Yeah, so I'm gonna teach or help my friend learn anyway about some duels. I don't know if he'll enjoy it or not, but I think it can be fun. But I think he's not ready yet, so he'll be ready. Be ready a bit later. I don't know what I'm gonna do before then. I could do a duel myself, but I feel like that would probably be a disaster, because I haven't done duels in so long. I don't know, why not? I'm not even warm. I'm like dead cold. It'll be pretty awful. Why not? I should at least do like a death match or something first, but I don't know if there's time. Hold on a second. No, it's fine. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna be chill about it. Not worry. That's what I'm gonna do. Be very zen. Be one with the bullshit. I don't know what to do while wait for a match though. I could read the lore. Anytime I start reading the lore, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a match, so I might as well. Who though? How about Death Knight? I don't think I've ever started on him. He styles himself a warrior king, slayer without equal, conqueror even of death. Oh my gosh. I'm super loud. What am I doing about that? Is that better? Maybe? Maybe not? I mean, I could still yell. I mean, I don't know. I plan on not yelling all that much. But I feel like, I'm probably close enough to the microphone that, like, I don't know. I might need to turn down even more. I don't know. Is that fine? Let me turn it down even more. I think that maybe that's a good. Is that good? Okay. He styles himself so loud. He styles himself a warrior king. It's because I'm using my I'm speaking from the diaphragm. Is why. I could move the microphone away. I don't know. He styles himself a warrior king, slayer without equal, conqueror even of death. He had a name once. I do not speak it, and it matters not. It is merely what he was, not what he is. Even then he loved only carnage, struck down any living thing in mindless fugues of fury, in endless raids and upon the fields of countless battles. But then, at least he was mortal as other men. Would that he had died thus, before the whispering Tor and the black goat. All I speak now I know to be true, for I was there. In Duel, a great town of the Celtic Isles where the dragon-prowed longboats sought plunder and prey, did they battle against woad-painted defenders. Many who passed the morning with their feet in the sod and the soil feasted that eve in Valhalla, but he who was chief among the raiders, whom even the man that would become the Death Knight revered, was slain by no war. See, I guarantee. Every time. Okay. I'm surprised I got through the first one. I almost got through the second one. Didn't work. This is gonna be a bloodbath. I'm gonna get my shit pushed in. I guarantee. I shit you not.
Prepare for draft.
I should have picked any other map besides that. I bet this guy's arm weighs 75 pounds. I shit you not.
Prepare to fight.
I haven't dueled in like
Round begins in 3,
2 fucking years.
2, 1. Fight.
Mega's 36 and armor's 38. I was about to say, I'm surprised he didn't pursue me, and then there he was. It was a good plan, but I was too slow. That's about 8. I heard that portal, I just thought it was a different one. Which, actually, if it was a different one, it would have been the one that I was on.
15 frags left. Ты за это заплатишь.
$39. I admitted to that. 49. I don't know why I disengaged. You must know that the Mega's coming up. Be nice if some of those hit. How the fuck did he know I was there? I mean, I did start shooting, so maybe that was it. I might have been jumping and making noise too. I want to believe this guy's cheating though, just to make myself feel better. I'm really not playing very well though. Let's see here. Motherfucker.
Следующий раз будет со мной. Flags left. Five-minute warning. Я тебя вижу.
I'm out. That's a bad sound.
Выхода нет. Я все вижу. Time. За поддержку.
Shot myself.
Я тебя вижу.
How do you feel? Was it good?
Hey, thanks for the first sub ever. My first sub ever. Thanks, Skirt. Felt like I just went deaf in my left ear, my headphone cut out. That was weird. Yeah, my left headphone's not working. That's weird. Huh. Hello? Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're good.
frags left.
This motherfucker railed too much. Nope, there, it's gone again.
Warning.
I don't know if it's my headphones or what.
Останови. Two frags left. Понравилось?
Must be the cable.
One frag left. You lose.
Railing against railing. Yeah. Like I don't know. Campaign slogan. Got another pair of headphones. I might end up using those. That keeps happening. I knew that was gonna go that way. Like you can't, not play a duel for 2 or 3 years. Not 2 or 3 years, like at least a year. WinRAR. There was a professional team called the WinRAR Licensed Salesman. It was a pretty good name.
What did they do? Modify the...
Hold on a sec.
Up. There you go. Do I want duel rounds or time limit duel? Too late.
If you want to, you could set it super long. Is what I mean, like either the time or the number of
I
frags.
got you.
Set the limit real high so we can.
But this way we get to cycle through more maps. And that's a key thing for me is spatial knowledge, spatial wisdom, whatever. Knowing maps.
Okay.
Maps.
These headphones are really weird. I've never used them before. I just cleaned them. But my other ones, like, one side wasn't working. It was working yesterday. I don't know what the deal is. They're not very. These are not very comfortable though. The ones I just put in, or maybe I didn't put them in right. I'm not sure. But that's what I was doing when I missed your call. Was trying to figure out how to put these headphones in my ear.
1. Fight.
Fumbling around with them like a goof.
I'm never gonna be a fan of in-ear headphones. I think it's a bad thing. I mean, to each their own, but I'm no prude. I just objectively think they're bad for people. No. Face rocket, come on.
Lead taken.
Were you close?
98.
I ask that every time.
I was at 98.
Were you close?
Yeah, I was actually surprised at how well you.
Lead tied.
Go on.
How well you were picking up the big items, like the armor and the health, the mega health, the heavy armor and the mega health. That's what it's called.
Like the frequency at which I was doing it.
Yeah, like I'd go to pick it up and then you'd already taken it, and I was like, oh, he's catching on to that.
It's largely because it's an achievement or whatever. Like
Oh, yeah.
required for a daily. I was like, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
That's funny.
I know it counts for moving a horizontal bar, and that's real important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a critical component of dueling is timing those, like getting the time, like even when you don't pick them up yourself, still like listening for it so that you know when it's going to be up next. Like there's some people that like I've played people before that like I probably played better than them and should have won, but I didn't win because I wasn't timing the items very well. My memory is not great, so it's actually easier for me to call them out loud. But I can't really do that, or I'd be giving you the information.
I thought this was educational.
Yeah, I could. I mean, if you want me to, I can. The last one's 56. But you have to realize, or Mega's 56. You have to realize that it's also a way to ambush your opponent, which is what I ended up doing when we dueled before. Is like, that's why I was waiting down there at armor. You know, because I was waiting for you to come so that I could ambush you and kill you. There's some players that can like know how much health, like almost exactly how much health their opponent has, which is nuts.
Oh, I thought the fire would have got you for sure.
Kill, but it's not.
Nope. Did you beat it?
I picked up a health bow.
That's all it takes to turn the dot off.
Yep. But if you can't get to a health bubble, it'll fuck you up in the meantime.
6 health.
You got me.
With 6 health remaining.
Well, I mean,
Still
now,
with 6 health.
now that I know. But one of the things is that after I get through with an engagement, that's when I forget what the timing is.
Did you switch to Gauntlet, or did you shoot me? You shot
No,
me.
that was just a shotgun.
Okay, I gotta remap Gauntlet to Q. That makes so much more sense than Rocket Launcher.
Rocket launcher is a very common weapon. It's also a very common. Oh, sorry. It's a
You're
very.
fine.
It's a very common mapping to have it on Q.
Well, I'm just moving it to E. I don't ever use the. I mean, when I use the lightning gun, it's not. I don't usually press E for it.
The Holy Trinity is the rocket launcher, the railgun, and the lightning gun. Those are the ones that people get most of their frags with. So they're the ones you kind of want to try to master the most, to master the game. That's why there's that game mode called Unholy Trinity, where that's the only 3 you have.
I also I want to cut you with the spinny blade thing, and like the closer I can map that to my hand, probably the
Yeah.
better.
Well, that's why I've got mine on middle mouse click. Is mine.
I'm not gonna remember to do that. I barely remember to press F.
Middle mouse click works really well for me.
I need to remember to put jump on mouse wheel down, because I've noticed I literally do not scroll down at all. And I know that was part of the thing. Oh no.
Well, a lot of Quake pros actually put their jump on right mouse click.
Oh, smart. I might do that actually.
That's
Zooming has only cost me lives.
like Rafa uses. Oh, come on. There we go.
Go on. Oh.
You also catch people on fire if you gauntlet them, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know.
Where are you going?
Somewhere safe.
I was using my wall hack.
What's your wall hack?
Visor has a wall hack.
Uh,
It has like a 45-second cooldown, something like that. And it lasts for, I don't know, 7 seconds maybe.
what does it do? Does you shoot through walls?
You can see through walls.
See, like, in that, every time I see you, I end up not having anything but the original 3, you know, the starter 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
I like the lightning gun, but I rarely get to it in time. I'm garbage at the rocket launcher. Like, just utter garbage. And, yeah. The railgun is kind of just, I don't know, it's pretty hit or miss. Get it.
There's no railgun on this map, by the way. I mean, you've probably figured that out, but
Yeah, I noticed. Totally.
I just thought I'd mention that. There's some maps where I, like, forget where the railgun is, specifically Lockbox. Because they moved it.
Getting better all the time.
I kind of expected that first shotgun hit to kill you, and then I didn't really have a plan after that.
You have a plan? Oh, I gotta get one of those.
Well, it's always a work in progress.
Gotcha. No, I need it more than you. You don't understand.
But yeah, timing the items is really important, and can win you the match even when you're not playing all that great. If your opponent isn't doing it better. again, like bringing up Rafa, that's one thing he's like is kind of his specialty, is knowing, always knowing when the items are. Like it's very rare for him to be caught, you know, not having timing on things. But everybody, even Rafa, occasionally like forgets.
I was so close to running away, I swear. I was so close to running away. I think you're starting to pull punches.
I switched to LG, and the amount of time it took me to switch was enough time for your nail gun to do a ton of damage. So switching for me in that case was a bad idea. I'm not timing the items though, so in that way I am like being
I was working on timing. You saw it. Ah! Spawn camper, or whatever the appropriate terminology would be.
rockets. That was a trap. I guessed where you might go, and then I waited there for you.
You win.
I got second place. I
You should.
am a second place getter.
I should show you the third place for me. Oh, X-Mortis left. I was gonna. Let's see. So he's gone now. I don't know if I can still do it. I can do it for you. Nope, you're gone too.
I am gone.
Is that gonna work? Nope. There we go.
What? Nope. But that's not.
I
Okay.
should.
I liked the duel rounds because you get to like. I guess I could have swapped hero in between things, right? I could have.
No. Well, I don't know. Actually, like.
No, it says choose one champion and win by earning the most frags. So I think yeah, you have to stay.
Yeah.
One of these people, I think it's Nick's. Like you can jump on the wall. Like that's a wall thingy. You know about that?
Yeah, she's got a wall jump.
I ain't know about that, but I figured it out after a while. I was like, oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, Nyx has a wall jump. It's a lot like Doomslayer's double jump, except, you know, less powerful. Anarchy has an injection, which can give him power. Like, I mean, you can give him health back, like, immediately. And it also a little boost of speed. But, it's a little weird, because it's like an injection. So it's a little, I don't know, makes me a little uncomfortable. But, Slash is the slide, as you know, and also the trail. And then...
I like the trail. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good time. That's just a good time. Oh,
Yeah.
everybody likes.
That's pretty fun. Athena has a grappling hook.
I've yet to play as Athena.
Who else? Big dude has grenades.
The bull run. Oh.
I can't remember his name right now. It just switched off.
Storlag?
No, the Sorlag's a woman. She's a lady.
You're six.
Sorlag is bae.
Snoo?
Yeah.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, I can only change.
Round begins in.
I think I'm gonna try the machine gun some more. I'm not that good at it. Is it LG, you call it? No, that's...
LG's lightning gun. MG would be machine gun.
Well, then what's an EG?
There isn't one.
Well, there is now. Oh, no!
Be healed. Can't catch me now.
First blood. Lead taken.
Is there any way to, like, run at somebody if they're stepping backwards? Like, Am I always gonna lose that if I switch to melee and try to bum rush you?
Well, you can be moving very fast.
I.e. strafe jumping.
Yeah, or like the slide, or the CPM movement, or sometimes Athena can move pretty fast with her grapple hook. That's 37 on heavy, by the way.
37 on heavy? Is that like a football game?
That's the timing.
Who's a hot shot now?
Oh, 37 seconds?
No.
Oh,
it's
it'll spawn on the 37th of every minute?
37. It's currently gonna spawn on the next 37th of a second. Or of a minute. Yeah, 37
Gotcha.
seconds of the minute.
Gotcha.
Because that's the only part you need to know. You don't need to know the minute. You just need to know the second.
Like a microwave, I got you.
And since I just picked it up, you know, Mega is like 16. And the other one would be pretty close to what it was, plus 30. But I forgot it already.
You may just want to sit this one out. You're out of
Rockets
your league.
can do 100 damage on a direct hit. So, you know, that's
From above.
one of the highest DPSs. I'm not really sure what the DPSs actually are.
Death is the
So it's important. Ooh,
I will not.
nice. You can't heal yourself with it now, but it hit me. That's good. You did a little layup on it.
Killing spree. 15 frags left.
LG does like 6 damage per tick, and it's like a bunch of ticks per second. So you can get it directly on. You can just melt somebody. And that's what makes that so powerful. And Rail does, you know, 90 in an instant.
Going down.
I don't know why I tried to rocket jump. That was a bad plan. They get real breathy when they're hurting. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, at least the change in people's sounds when you shoot them.
Yeah.
Can't catch me now.
Oops. Of course, engaging with a railgun up close is usually a bad idea. On high level play, like, you kind of have to figure that most of the time... Whoa.
They've got me in their sights.
They buff shotgun, so it's a lot more powerful than it used to be.
It can never just be like, oh, good job. It's like, well, you know.
Well, I mean, it was a good use of shotgun, but I was just letting you know that, you know...
Yes, normally it's bad to try to bum rush
Well-
somebody with a railgun. For
In-
pretty obvious.
In the
reasons,
past,
I
you probably would have been like 6 points at this distance. What the fuck is this shit? That's the way you would have felt in the past. But recently, it feels pretty good now. It may be a little too powerful, but it's kind of better to be a little too powerful, I think, than not powerful enough. I mean, it just used to like... It was like so... I guess because the spread was so wide, like you could be right on somebody and still get like 6 points of damage, and it just drove you fucking insane. And I think part of it was netcode too, like people being where they further away than you think they are.
Five-minute warning.
They go down.
I picked up a lot of health when I was running.
Tank.
Death from above.
Oh, trying to do rope tricks. It's not working out.
I still, yeah, I've only found one gun that isn't of the first three.
One gun that isn't what?
The first three, the starters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to learn where they are?
I thought I did. I just, my rotation isn't great.
Oh yeah.
Can't catch me now.
Yeah, a big part of it is, like, after dying, is sneaking past your opponent to get at the weapons that you need. And being able to engage with all weapons to some degree of efficiency.
Death from above.
Have you played Blood Run and, like, TDM and DM and stuff?
Blood Run?
That's
No,
what
I
this
don't
is.
think
That's what this map is.
Oh, I think I've played it before.
Death is the only.
Oof.
Can't catch me now.
I saved myself with my rope. Fucked up my jump. This map against a highly skilled player is really infuriating because it's so, like, twisty. It's like a giant Gordian knot. And it doesn't seem that way, you know? It seems pretty straightforward. But then, like, you add in the portals and shit, and it's just, I don't know. It's tough. Even in, like, TDM and DM, this map still fucks me up somehow.
I'm getting lit up.
Visor says stuff in English. I thought he only said stuff in Russian.
1 minute
Is
warning.
that one of the champions?
Yeah, that's who I was playing with earlier, who has the wall hack.
Impressive.
Ah, I thought I'd get behind the corner in time.
A lot of aiming is sometimes less about, like, being accurate with your mouse and more about, like, moving with your opponent. That makes sense?
I guess.
You win.
You got 12 small armors. 3 megas. It'll tell you at the end.
I see that.
On maps I didn't know, a lot of them I would load up a custom match and then, you know, look at where everything was inside of it. And that's how I would learn them without having to like combat anybody. They didn't have bots then either though, so you can't duel against a bot. The only thing you can do is duel in like a 1v1 deathmatch or team deathmatch, but there's no way to get rid of the quad or the protection, and your bot enemy will pick it up, so you can't just ignore it either. So it's not exactly the same as duel. Plus you've got the little counter things. If you noticed in duel mode, there's no little counter on the items that you get in the other modes.
Prepare to fight.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Don't
Fight.
give him any
Oh, I was
breathing
gonna change characters.
room. Death from above. Who's a now?
5, by the way.
Nice.
She's
Yeah, I
getting
had
real.
one part where I was starting to run away, and then I was like, I should have drastically more health and armor than.
I've got a max of a.
Oh, I just meant that I had picked up all the, like the tank and the mega health,
Well, I picked up the mega health. I'm pretty sure.
and I had the that thing that you just picked up, tank.
That's heavy armor
Engage target.
or red armor. Some people call it red armor because it was red armor in Quake Live and Quake 3. Or sometimes just red or heavy. And then the others are small armors. I don't think they really have any nicknames. Maybe yellow armor, if you're talking about Quake Live. I think I just let you get the heavy.
Oh well, thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Can't catch me now. Death from above. Please tell me someone saw that.
5.
I feel like you should be giving me some sort of lesson, other than just beating me up. Where's my education here?
Uh,
Can't catch me now.
Yeah, don't. So basically, don't die. Pick up the
You may
stuff.
just wanna
okay, well what I did a second
step
ago
out of your league.
is I stood near to I stood in a
Oh.
spot where I could hear both the mega and the armor getting picked up, the heavy armor, and then I heard you pick it up, so I knew when it was going to be picked up. If you notice, a lot of times I kind of spring a trap with the rocket, so like I'll kind of wait behind a corner, and then when you come around the corner, I'm like already shooting a rocket, so like you don't even know it's coming, and then I hit you with it, which knocks you up in the air.
Rounds left.
And it's really hard to hit somebody like that when you've been knocked up in the air. Also, you can't move, so you're kind of a sitting duck. And then either I hit you with another rocket, or I pull out the LG because it's easier to sometimes to get a lot of damage quickly that way. Another possibility would be the shotgun if you were close enough. Or sometimes a nail gun. Because the nail gun can do a lot of damage to a stationary enemy as well.
Had enough yet?
I like the LG because it's easier to dodge and still hit a target. With the rocket launcher and a shotgun,
I can't imagine that going worse for you.
you kind of have to line your shots up. With the rocket launcher in particular, it can be kind of hard to line your shots up because they're you know, it's a projectile. Yep.
5-minute warning. Netmaster. Kamikaze.
They're hitting me hard.
You're hitting me hard, she said. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Can't catch me now.
Time.
That stirred things up.
Yeah, knowing where everything is on the map is really advantageous, and knowing just the map in general. But I'm not really sure the best way to learn it. Besides just running around on it, you know, in a custom map by yourself. Or possibly playing on it with some bots. They didn't used to have... You didn't used to be able to do duels or dual maps in the matchmaking. And that was some good tracking there.
They've got me in their
Thanks.
sights.
It's like, surely if I knock him across the thing with the rocket launcher, he won't be able to track me, but he kept tracking me.
I miss the jump in the acid pool every time. It's not even like
Yeah.
once or twice. It's always like, which way do I go straight into the acid? That one? Okay.
I thought you picked up the Mega, but it must have been something else. Maybe one of the small armors or something. I don't know.
I got both the Mega and the Mega Health and the red armor. But it's already lapsed since then.
Yeah, but the timing was off. I don't know what that noise was. I need a bubble. I failed to get all the weapons that time, so... Like, I didn't have rocket. I did have LG. Didn't have rocket or nail or rail. So I wasn't sure which weapon to use.
Barely got it.
One thing that a lot of players do is they wait. Like, the hardest thing to do, because this game has a lot of momentum. So like, once you get the timing on the armor and the Mega, it's easier to stay in control. That's what they call it. they call it controlling the map, or being in control. When you're in control, it's easier to stay in control. When you're out of control, it is harder to get into control. So there's a lot of momentum, and I think that's one thing that round-based matches were designed to prevent.
Warning.
Was preventing that momentum effect from being quite as serious. Also preventing like 10-minute time limit duels from becoming 30-minute duels as people constantly whoop.
Evasive maneuvers.
As people constantly trade frags. Or as they keep tying up the map, I should say. They kind of
Hey!
Target
I
area
feel good
is
about
hot.
that one.
I had no health. The
You can't
nail.
just let me have it.
No, I mean it was good, but I was letting you know what I did there to kill you. It was basically plus back nails. Like I was spamming the nails behind me to try to prevent my very weak ass from dying, or at least to take you out in the process. Some people use plus back rails, but you know rails are kind of hard to hit. So a lot of the time I'll use nails to spam, or I'll use rockets to spam.
I don't know what plus back nails means or plus back rails.
Plus back just means shooting behind you as you're running away, but like not, you know, not necessarily facing backwards the entire time. I mean, you can be, but like you can't really move as fast that way. Well, you kind of
How do you
can.
perform that action?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's basically just, you know, some people I think probably do just back up, you know, like strafe. Like you can technically strafe backwards. There's a term for it, I think, but I can't remember what it is. But
What are your key binds for it?
for what?
Or plus back jumping.
I mean, there's no different keybinds.
Well, I mean, what are the sequence of keys that you're performing to perform that action?
Well, it's on my stream. I've got that little key thing.
But if you were to try to verbally state it, how would you express it?
Well, I mean, it's if you're strafe jumping backwards, it's essentially the same thing as strafe jumping forwards, except that in reverse.
But how are you quickly shooting as well? Are you like switching the camera forward and backwards quickly, or not?
Yeah, basically flicking most of the time.
No, and you don't have a bind for that. You're just quickly moving the mouse.
Especially with the rocket launcher. You know, like you basically just look behind you real fast and then fire it.
Did you hear my question?
What was it? I mean, I thought I did, but if he asked me to repeat it, I don't think I could.
I was simply asking, there's no keybind that you're doing, you're just quickly flicking your mouse, or no?
Yeah, there's no keybind or anything.
You don't
Just
have
basically
a look back
flicking-
key or look forward, or...
No, nothing like that. But that reminds me of something though. What's your mouse sensitivity?
Oh, super low. I'm not a competitive Quake player. Like, I'm not gonna be. I'm never gonna really enjoy Twitch shooters. Like, it's not my style. I do enjoy playing this with you, though. Oh! This is why you don't map. Because I was actually trying to reach for rockets then, because I had auto switched to rockets because I ran out of ammo. And so I was like, oh yes, rockets, Q. I was like, how about a small gauntlet instead?
Yeah. I miss. Oh, I wanted to change champions again. I keep forgetting. Remind me to change champions.
Okay, we're good. I
So.
like the idea that you think I'm gonna remember.
I feel like the chances are higher that you'll remember than that I will. Well, it's hard for me to like talk and also think.
Lead tied.
I'm getting
I'm
lit
not
up.
exactly aces at it either.
Low sensitivity is actually pretty good. Like, what?
I just love covering the ground with fire and being like, where do you go now? What's your plan?
Headshot. Lead taken.
Impressive.
Lead tied.
Headshot.
From the grave.
Lead taken. Lead tied. That's what the guy said. Oh, you missed out on depressed announcer.
Oh, I would have liked that.
You would have either really hated it or really liked it. I'm not sure.
I
It
probably
was-
would have really liked it.
It was kind of like Eeyore, but more gothic. I don't know.
I can't imagine that.
Oh,
going
shotgun.
worse
That's a
for
good
you.
one. I like that one.
That was Rocket.
No, no. At some point there was a shotgun in there, I swear. Maybe not. Probably not.
There was like 3 rockets, I think, maybe 4.
Lead tied.
Yay!
There's a lot of tick damage there.
Yeah, it's real important for me. It's kind of my whole thing. I don't know if you noticed.
I bleed.
Death from
It's
above.
important that you do.
Can't catch me now.
You stay away from my daughter.
With that beard, he does look very, like, farmer dad.
I like Farmer Dad. That's just like a cool title.
Yeah.
Go see your neighborhood farmer, Dad. Ah! Was that a shotgun? What was that?
That was a rail.
Rail. Okay. A lot of kickback on those rails.
Yeah. A lot of kickback on the LG, too.
Is that lightning gun or light gun? Lightning. Okay. Yep. That's.
Yeah, lightning gun.
It sounds like LMG to me.
It's weird that, like, I don't know, lightning gun sounds weird. Like, I mean, I hear it called LG so much that when I hear it called lightning gun, it just sounds wrong.
Just whatever's coming out of your face, Kurt. It's just wrong.
5-minute warning.
Well, even when I say it, it sounds wrong.
I have fire. Where are you? I would like to deliver fire to you.
That
How'd you
was...
get me through the wall? That was bullshit. I was through the wall.
There was 1 pellet of shotgun damage. I actually didn't... That was supposed to be a rail. I have a tendency to misclick my buttons because my binds are all so close together. Like, it's good for reaching them, but sometimes I just misclick. It's very annoying sometimes.
Oh great, now that I ain't got no fire. I hate that it goes to rocket launcher after lightning gun. That's like my least, like if I'm in the mindset of the lightning gun, I would prefer it to go to like some other sort of
I'm
machine
hit.
gun would be good.
Tied.
You talking about mouse wheel?
No, just like when I finish with, like if I run out of ammo with the lightning, the next gun that comes up will always be the rocket launcher. And I'm like, that's not the gun I want to ever really resort to.
If you have a rail, it's rail.
Friends left.
That's not better. That's even worse, probably.
The reason for that is that you can get a combo kill. Like, if you're tracking someone real good with the LG and you run out of ammo, and it switches immediately to rail and it hits them for 90 damage, and they had less than 90 damage, or equal, health and armor, then you'll get a combo kill. And it'll feel really cool, even though, like, you know, you didn't really do it on purpose. That used to be the only way I could get combo kills, because I didn't realize that rail was literally the only way to get combo kills. You have to finish with a rail to get a combo kill.
Really? You can't finish with anything else?
Mm-mm.
That's weird.
I don't have any other weapons.
Then this will be fun. Ah, I did it too, for the record. I did hit Q. I was like, oh, I should. As soon as I said this will be fun, I was like, I remembered what I was gonna
Can't
do.
catch me now.
Oh yeah. You stay away from my mega health. It's mine. I earned it. Come here, you. With your lack of mega health, you're just regular health. You're not even on fire. Come here. What are you doing? You're not even on fire.
So one thing about rockets is
One
that
thing about when it hits you, it feels no pain. Is that what it is?
it's easier to hit if you shoot at their feet, because even if it doesn't... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's like that is the only place I've been aiming the entire. It's always just like try to aim at the ground where you think they're gonna land.
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing.
That's how rockets work.
Also spamming, as I kind of briefly mentioned spamming earlier, but spamming nail guns and rockets where you think a person might end up being is a real good thing.
What were you using at the time that you died?
Nail gun.
Okay. I've been mostly spawning with nail gun, like as far as TDM goes. Did you get that? You got it already, didn't you? You got it. And it makes you feel all strong and mega. Oh, it's such a nice feeling. Oh, I can hear you coming to kill me.
I'm gonna go check out that armor. See if it's waiting
What
for
armor?
me. It is!
It is! I left it. I did not make it in time, and I have no idea how to get back there quickly. As far as like portals go, you know? Ah!
Where are you going?
So fast! I'm so fast. You can't even catch me. Mega health!
I got 4 seconds to make something happen. 3 seconds. 2.
Come on, in the fire! In the fire! In the It's the only way to go. In the fire. Hey! That's better than last time.
Yeah.
I prefer that map. I've played that map a whole lot more.
Oh yeah.
But you'll note my lack of use of railgun the entire time we're playing.
That's a new map.
Well, that's good.
It's one of the newest. Well, I mean, it's not new, but it's one of the newest.
It came out 2 years ago, but it's new.
Yeah. It might have been the last one put in the game.
For
There's
a game that's in closed beta for the past like 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spank Chain streaming site, like that, as far as like a streaming site went, it was closed beta, or no, it was open beta for a year and a half, something like that, like a year, and closed in open beta. Like they shut it down in open beta, and I was just like, it never got out of beta.
It looks like they made an announcement.
Oh, wait.
Oh
change
no!
Change your champion.
We can just exit out.
I'm not in anything. It says disabled.
It says match found.
Oh no.
It still lets me pick though. That's weird. Or is there any champ that you're not familiar with at all?
All of them?
I mean, like, that you have no idea, like, what they are.
I mean, they're all relatively like that. Like, the first time I just played. Excuse me. What is going on?
I don't know.
It says disabled. Not all the party members finished previous session. Oh, we might have to disband and get back together.
Yeah.
Where is?
I'll leave party.
I don't want to kick you from the party. That's so mean.
I left.
Okay, good.
It's
I couldn't
still-
bring myself to do that.
It's still
That's too much.
It's still fucking broken though. I'm gonna. Is it still broken for you? I'm just gonna restart if
No.
it's not broken for
No.
you. Okay. I'm restart.
I'll restart too. It says disabled. Oh no! What will happen to my stream?
Oh, you streaming too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's the point of having broadband if you don't? We live in the future.
Yeah. Man, did I mention that I have fiber?
You got fiber?
Yeah, it is
How'd
so
you get
fucking
fiber?
bad. It is. My upload speed is literally 100 times faster
Well, what's your
than
up?
it was previously. 120.
Megabits?
Yes.
Jeezy, crazy. Why are you not? How did you get fiber in the town that I will not say? Just
I just got lucky. They put it in, and it's like the same fucking price as the fucking 1.2 megabit up DSL, ADSL I had before.
Is it from CL?
It was actually $10 cheaper, but then I realized that they didn't make it unlimited, so we ended up having to pay like $10 per like 5 gigabytes whenever we went over.
Ooh.
So like the day that I downloaded, or the month that I downloaded Doom, which was 70 gigabytes, I was also like watching, I don't know, like 10 fucking Quake streams at the same time because there was like
Because you had fiber?
there was that, and because there was a Quake tournament where like they weren't broadcasting them, but each of the individual players was streaming their own stream. So I'd have a whole bunch of them open, you know, and I'd just switch back between them. And somehow I ended up going like way over, and we had to pay like $90 in overages.
So again, is it from CL, and can anybody get it in that town?
It's AT&T, and you have
No
to
shit.
be lucky and just be in the neighborhood that has it.
Oh,
That's
cool.
it.
Does that house that we were talking about have access to it? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Oh my god, that would solve all of my problems. Just all of them.
And when they put in the fiber, they ran a cable from like the pole to the front of our house, and my dad had like a conniption. He like lost his mind.
Because there was a cable?
Yeah. He was like, it looks like shit, and was like yelling at the guy, and he was like, trying to do my job. There's no need to yell. You're gonna keep yelling at me, I'm just gonna leave. It's like I ain't got time for this shit.
Duel does not increase your rate of fire, does it? Because it doesn't. Like, I had 2 railguns, and it might have just been that I was on Instagib, but it seemed like it did not fire quickly or.
It should fire quicker, but it may not be twice as fast.
Mm.
You get a little like a in-game achievement thing. It's a Mein Leben. That's what it's called. Like from the game Wolfenstein.
Mhm.
Mein Leben. That's what in Wolfenstein 3D. That's what the blue guys said when you killed them.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Because they're not. Yeah, they speak German. Yeah.
Yeah, which means my love.
Yep.
But in like a very non
Lovey way.
no, the accents, according to German people, the accents in Wolfenstein 3D were not good. But that's probably because they were done by people who didn't speak German. I like them though. They're nostalgic for me. This is Peeker. Have you seen Peeker? I mean, not Peeker. Strog and Peeker.
Yeah, I've seen it. I realize you get a drone as an ability. Yeah, that's not as much as I know. I've never played with them. This is the first time, and maybe the second time I've ever played as BJ. And even when I did play it once, it was very quick.
Denied. First blood. Lead taken.
I don't think it... I did my double fire, but I don't think it went that much faster. I mean, it seemed like it went a little bit.
You got hit by a lot of nails, and they do 20 each.
I was talking about my shotgun rate of fire. Like, it didn't necessarily seem like it was going that much faster. It might have been.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's twice as fast, but it is definitely faster. But I was far enough away that it didn't do a whole lot of damage, because I was moving pretty quick backwards. That was an example where I didn't even turn around. I just maintained a backwards strafe. So Strog has a butt slide. He's the only other character that has the butt slide. They added that kind of recently. But he's not as fast. He's not as fast as Slash. Slash is butt.
Nope. Time to die.
Nope.
Still don't answer any of my questions.
What was your question?
What? I have no idea what, like, you talk to me like, oh yeah, a butt slide. I'm like, I have no idea
Yeah,
what the
slash
fuck
is
that is.
slash it's slash slide. Slash is slide.
So you...
Remember,
those are 2 words. So I'm guessing you're referring to like when you space and then crouch, or
Slash-
space and control.
Yeah. Her it's like reverse to strafe jumping. You crouch instead of jumping. And that's Slash's slide. And he's got it too, but he's the only other one. And he also has the drone, but he has a passive where after you get a kill, you can pick up a vial that gives you a little health. He's the only one that has that. No, I forgot to push the button.
So that means you just park somewhere on the map while you're operating that thing?
Yep, and you're invisible when you do it. So if you can
still take
find...
damage though, right?
Yeah, if you can find an invisible peeker, and they're not 100% invisible, you know. It's kind of like Predator, you know?
Yeah.
If you can find a stationary Strog, you can really fuck him up.
Enemy hit.
I didn't think I was gonna make it out of that one. That area is called Banana, by the way,
Any particular reason?
by the Quake professionals, because it's shaped like a banana, kinda. It's got a little crescent shape, so they call it Banana, and because it's just kind of funny. No. BJ and Banana.
Is that supposed to be comical?
Mildly.
I have twice as many.
I'm just gonna
That's
nope.
more than you.
I'm just
Come here,
gonna
you.
I'm just gonna nope out of that
Twice as many.
conflict.
Come on. This is why I have no kills, is you keep noping. Get out of here, you.
Oh, these also explode.
You explode.
If you hit the ability button, they shoot forward and then explode.
My favorite part is the exploding.
When I first started playing some duels, when Picker was first introduced, like there were some people who would like very quickly launch Picker
5-minute warning.
into me when I was winning the fight, and then I would die, and it was very frustrating. I don't know if that's a really effective strategy overall, but it was an effective strategy against me at the time, and it had me a bit tilted.
What was that? Really, what was that?
That was an awkward
Why do you
engagement.
always run?
Master.
Get your peeking ass. Get out of here. Okay, that was bullshit. Like I realize you have to put the nails in front of them before they get there. But
Yeah.
every single one was like lined up, like you were directly in front of me at times, and it was still like wasn't going through. I was like, come on.
Yeah, it's a projectile weapon. It's pretty tough to kind of get it lined up at first. Or I mean, I still struggle with it sometimes. Like, if you can recall, there were some engagements where like, I died and then said, you know, I was using nails and they weren't hitting, or I switched to nails too late. Actually, it was one of them, I think. But also sometimes nails don't hit. Plasma is nice. I like plasma. It actually, like, it shouldn't technically make it easier to hit, but it kind of feels like it does. I think part of that is just
plasma.
Plasma is nail gun, but it's a skin.
Okay. Because I saw somebody using what looked like the old plasma rifle from the originals. Time to die. I was gonna do that.
That was plasma.
Your plasma. Why don't you go donate plasma for a very small amount of money?
I've also got the Quake 2 rail. Technically, it's the enemy territory Quake rail, but it's the same thing.
Ah.
I mean, I've got
fun for you, right?
I've got most of the skins. But the ones I'm using are the enemy territory Quake Wars rail and Quake 2 rocket and the plasma gun and the Quake Con railgun. That's why it's blue. And my tri-bolt's not notable. It is a skin, but it's not. It's okay. Quake 1 shotgun and double shotgun. I'm not sure which. I think this machine gun is from somewhere, but I can't remember where. They're adding the Quake 4 rocket launcher. It's in PTS.
And you still didn't answer my question.
What was it?
And this is fun for you?
I mean, it's okay. Is it? Are you like not enjoying yourself at all?
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just laughing about the I don't know, like the level of God. See, that's the one I want, the old plasma cell, and I realize it is a skin.
1-minute warning.
I was fond of that one. I found you.
Yeah.
It's like a fun murder game.
keep forgetting to slide. I'm not very good at sliding. Oh, Rafa uses space as crouch and right mouse button as jump.
Interesting.
There are some people who use very, very strange bindings. Toxic being one of them. Toxic is one of the very well-known Quake players. He's been playing Quake for a very long time. He's Swedish, I think.
How Swedish?
Um,
Like all the way Swedish?
like very Swedish.
Sorry. I'm also just asking like what I think will be weird questions in the hope that it'll distract you.
He's Swedish enough that he hardly ever smiles.
I approve.
He has very good aim. He has a very good slash. He played Quake 4. The Quake 4, the multiplayer had the crouch slide. That's kind of where it comes from. Like most of the things in the game come from somewhere else to some degree. It may not work exactly the same way, but it has some sort of history. Why did I bring up Toxic?
Key bindings.
Oh yeah, his key bindings are just nuts. I don't remember what they are, but they're so weird. He also uses a particular mouse. It's like a Microsoft Windows, some sort of Microsoft mouse. WMO, I think, is its like. I dominated the pickups on that map.
Oh, good for you.
I'm a little bit on autopilot when I'm talking, but like it's enough of a muscle memory that I can still, function to some degree. Also, if I get sometimes I get in a sort of like a panic mode in which I play very badly. That's if you saw the end of that match earlier. That's basically.
Prepare to fight.
I was in a panic state.
Round begins in
I don't know how to describe it.
2, 1. Fight.
Yeah, I mean that probably fits.
Maria Bamford has a new song on the new special that goes saturation point. It's pretty applicable. But that usually has to do more with, I mean, I guess that would definitely fit in, but, yeah, more to do with, interacting with people. I can, sorry. Not sorry. Still taking it.
I need a technician.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. No, well, okay. I forgot to change champions again. Doomslayer is a very powerful champion on this map because he can jump easily through the middle. Oh. You didn't get the heavy.
Oh no! I thought
Careful creature.
Huh?
I thought I had grabbed it, but I apparently had not.
That's that happens to people sometimes. There's this girl who plays Quake. I mentioned her, but I don't think I specified. Squeeze Toy. That's something she does a lot. Like just missing the pickups somehow. I think it's like I don't know, maybe the hitbox isn't where you expect it to be, or something about...
No! And I almost pressed F in time. I was like, yeah. It's one of those fun ones where you like look down and be like, my active ability.
Yeah.
No. Think of all the stats.
Uh-oh.
Come here, you. Come here, you. With your health grabbing ass.
You will be recycled.
He just said you will be recycled.
Good. I want that. It's what I want. It's the most.
But you played Quake 4, right?
When it came out in 2006 or 12? 16? What was it? Briefly.
Yeah.
I did not think it was all that great.
A lot of people felt that way. That's something they did in the game, though, was recycle people.
Oh, but they did that in Quake 2.
Did they? Oh, yeah. It was more graphic, I think, in Quake 4.
So many more giblets in Quake 2. Inferno!
Do you have giblets on?
I don't think so. I love a good giblet.
They tremble.
Love a good giblet.
There's blood on my gauntlet.
Good for you.
I think it, like... I don't know if it's always there. Uh-oh.
Come here, you. Tomorrow I will show you the future. Turn into... How do Jerry Carlton? That's a real person. I turned into Jerry Carlton when I take damage. Who is in fact a real person.
I have an 8. I have my mouse set to 800 DPI, and my sensitivity at... I don't know why I did that.
I liked it. It's a good strat for me.
Yeah.
I prefer it.
Pro strats.
Yay!
Yes!
I don't care. I'll take it.
I was just happy to get the ring out.
I was thinking about that earlier, being like, you ever think maybe like sumo wrestlers have trouble where they like can't get in relationships because they push everybody out? You ever think about that?
5
Because
minute
you know
warning.
that's like their whole thing is sumo wrestlers.
Shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts. God, I love shower thoughts. I think that's pretty much what got me into Reddit in the first place.
For me, it was definitely porn.
The internet is for porn.
This was a long time ago,
But that
when
was a long
Reddit
time
was
ago.
very new.
You don't understand. Stop shooting me. I'm low on health. You must give me time to recover. I must go get all of my health back. No! It's mine. Cannot have it.
They
You
call
totally
this
could've just...
the picker hole, or the glory hole.
Porkies?
If you knew... Oh, I want that.
This?
Aww. Sneaky.
This whole time I was saying, like, the last engagement too, I was like, I only had rockets, so if you wanted to kill me, that would be the ideal time, because I can't hit the broadside of a barn with rockets.
It took me a while to get better at rockets, and I still run into people where it's like their rocket game is much better than mine.
So what you're saying is get good.
I'm saying rockets are tough. Or rockets are tough for some people, I should say. Like, me being one of them.
Just like humans.
10 flags left.
Both of us are undead lich creatures. We settle this like humans.
Yeah. Huh? Oh.
Stopwatch.
Oh wait. Oh, that was the Okay. I'm not very good at distinguishing between the small and the heavy armors, apparently. Wait, that couldn't have been that. Unless it respawned. I don't know. I'm so confused. So yeah, what's your DPI and your mouse sensitivity?
8 and yes.
Impressive. Netmaster.
That's not an answer.
I have no earthly idea. I'm gonna guess it's set to less than ideal standards if I were to be a Twitch playing ass. Ha! I don't care about anything other than setting you on fire. That's like all I care about. Points, frags, they come and go, but the Inferno, it burns.
There are some very good players that play on very low sensitivity. Like generally, well,
Oh, I still got it.
yeah, because you did some damage to me before I hit the thing. I mean, that was my fault. I launched myself off, but you got the points.
Fucking rockets. Oh, well, fucking rockets.
That was 100% machine gun.
Is that
Starter
a
machine gun.
Flex? Is that a flex on me?
Well, I'm saying. I need health. I need health. I need health. Ugh!
Come on, rockets! You are the worst.
I was almost dead there.
Yeah, horseshoes and hand grenades.
1 minute warning.
Were you shooting at my feet?
Yes, but I was shooting at where your feet were and not going to be.
Oh yeah. 80-80. That's. I heard the jump pad.
Was the Mega Health about to spawn, or had you already got it?
I don't remember.
All right.
I think it was about to
Keep your-
spawn.
Oh, there it is. You bastard. All right. Keep your mysterious ways.
I thought you were gonna quote Lord of the Rings.
I did too, but also my face and my mouth were not on the page on that one. My face and my memory, whatever. I could not remember the quote properly.
I think it's just keep your secrets. Keep your secrets then, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's it. Hello, fellow Lord of the Rings people that remember that my name is Joe Biden and I forget this message.
I remember it mainly from the meme. I also watched it again recently.
It's a good one.
It is.
I don't know if you have Hulu, but Brad Neely's Hard Nealon Scorpio PPO is coming off at the, like, I think either the end of the week or end of the month. I don't know if you ever watched those, but they are incredible.
I met him, but I don't have Hulu.
Did you ever see you can probably find most of them on YouTube if you haven't seen them. They're all really, really short.
I'm not sure what my worst champion is. There's a lot of them I don't play very often.
But had you seen them or not?
No, I don't think so. Aren't they on
Oh, they're
YouTube?
so good. Did you hear what I was saying?
I think I missed a little bit of it.
I was saying you can find most of them pretty easily on YouTube, but yeah, the episode with 3 stacks on it, Andre 3000, like, is fucking amazing.
You doing Awoken again?
Yeah, because you said it was the ideal map for that dude,
Yeah.
and I need to work on his doubles. Like,
'Cause
I only have him for a week.
You can just
to get him.
He can just jump into the middle. Like, he doesn't have to do anything special. He just jumps in the middle. And then he can, like, gain, you know, awareness of, like, where the person is. Because, you know, everybody's got to go. You know, no matter where you are, you're never all that far from the middle.
Prepare to fight.
My CPM movement
Round
is
begins in
trash.
3,
What is CPM?
1.
Um,
Fight.
Me, dude.
classic parameter?
We talked about it before, like the last time.
Vague. We talked about talked a lot of things.
Yeah. It's
Is there a special double jump to get up to the middle, as you were saying? I can't. Couldn't you just rocket jump there too as well? Please don't shoot me.
you could, but it's easier just to double jump.
Is
And
is this the middle that you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. You can get from there. You can get. Oh no.
I still have never even hit anybody with this thing.
Oh, there's a trick to it. So you've got like your cursor will turn red when you're on target, and when you do that, you can like hold the button down to lunge.
Yay! Finally. Oh man.
Also,
Still
rockets and to maybe a lesser extent shotgun is really powerful with his double jump because you can just jump like over people and then rocket down on them. Also, hitting him with a rocket is especially hard when he's double jumping because he's in the fucking air. That's why most of the time I just use LG.
I see. The stars.
Sometimes when he's jumping, when he's double jumping, he looks like Luigi. Not as much as he used to, though. Like when he first came out, his hitbox was broken. He looked like Luigi every time he double jumped. It was a nightmare. Oh.
Did land one shot with the railgun. I feel good about that.
Oh, nice.
I am so bad at the railgun. It's like the shotgun with more consequences.
Yeah. It's a long range weapon generally. Like if you think someone is going to be you know, at a particular location very far away, you can wait for them, and then when they get there, shoot them. Provided you don't miss, of course.
Of course.
I miss more than I should, but unless the other person is expecting you to be where you're standing, a lot of the time you can get away with, you know, free damage.
It's free damage.
If you don't miss. But again, on high level players, like a lot of the time they kind of expect you to be there. But sometimes they don't. Oof.
Finally.
Did it work?
My balls.
The thing I told you?
No, I mean, like I tried to do what you're telling me to do, but also at the same time I'm not completely processing it while it's happening.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dissociating going on in this game for me.
Sometimes the best thing to do.
Die in a hole.
You got cornered.
It's true. I put baby in a corner though, to be fair.
It was a lucky rocket.
Also, like I've trained my brain to hit F as a last recourse when I'm dying, and it is not panning out so great to drop all my weapons in a close fight and switch to fists. You know,
Yeah.
not always the safest route. There we go. I tried
Got
what
me
you
again.
said.
Will you
I
piss
really tried
off
focusing
already?
that time. You can do it. Oh, jokes from thousands of years ago. Jokes so old archaeologists don't know what they're.
Boomer
Ming-
memes.
Boomer memes. God, I love boomer humor. It's my favorite. I love it so much.
I wanted that.
You know, it's funny because we don't know how to write in cursive. Like it's funny. Like, you get it. You get it.
I know how to write in cursive.
But you don't, cause you don't.
Because I'm a
You're
millennial.
Yeah, you don't know how to do it, cause you're a millennial, and that's funny.
Oh, yes.
Punching.
Gimme!
The people on Facebook are gonna love this.
Lead lost.
Are you taking a clip, or are you just talking in general?
No, I meant the cursive meme.
Oh yeah. Yay! You are
I'm losing.
yeah. No, I mean you're slipping up. You just you found comfort. I figured out how to lull you into alpha waves or range. And that's not like a soy thing. It just meant like you're
You say amber waves of grain?
yes. Oh, why do I have the railgun? It's the worst.
Don't rail me, bro.
Don't rail me, bro. No. Don't nail me, bro. Was that a nail gun? Because if it wasn't, it's not as funny.
That's a machine gun. That was a machine gun.
Damn it.
Starter machine gun, in fact.
Or is
It's
that a
it's
flex?
surprisingly people sleep on the machine guns, and they really shouldn't do that. Like when I watch a high level player and they get somebody down to like 20 health, and then they finish them off with the machine gun, it's really satisfying to me. I can't explain it. It just is. You know, it's like, why rail when a couple machine gun shots will do? Where'd you come from?
I hit it like you said it. I did not hit the button. Oh, that's bullshit. I did not hit. I did not hit her. That's bullshit. Oh, has to.
How can she slap?
You have seen The Room, right?
No, I need to.
Really?
I just
Oh,
like
need to
you know,
see the
it's
tracks of The Room.
it's not on Netflix.
Shit. There's that. You can always search sites, Google Drives, and the name of it, and you can usually find it. Come here, you. Come here, see? Also, the Berserker mode pops way too frequently for it to be rewarding. It's like, oh, it's always there. Like it takes very
Yeah.
little to fill that meter up.
A lot of the time in duels, people use it just to get away.
Netmaster.
I ran out of rockets.
I don't know,
Your
like,
face into the
it was ugly. I'll look at the playthrough on that one, and it's not gonna be pretty.
I heard the click of death. And I
It's
was
the
like,
click of death.
well, I'm fucked. It's when your weapon you're using
yeah.
clicks.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure if it's the same click for all the weapons or if it's different clicks for different weapons. There we go. I wanted that. I guess you can have it. That's fine. I don't need it. I never wanted it in the first place. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I never hit her. That's bullshit. I don't know where this stuff in the map is. Fuck.
There's 1 minute left in the match. Can Skirt make a turnaround?
Oh. I feel like this is plenty for me as far as a turnaround goes. I drastically did better. Bloop.
He's
Are you
still
just
got
gonna hide
time
for the
left,
next
but he's
30
got to make a
seconds?
move if he's gonna make it.
Are you just gonna hide for 30 seconds? That would be.
That's what a lot of people do. In like even in high level play. Ooh, lead tied.
That was brutal.
We get Thelma and Louise it.
Oh, like jump off the map together or something.
Yes, at the same time.
Then it would
But it-
just stay even and keep going. Though we could just do that forever, and the match would never end.
Yeah, that's the reality I want to live.
Sudden death.
Oh no! I thought it would just go to tie.
Nope. Sudden death.
Ah! Criminy crackety.
You win.
Sleep slap dappity.
It was close.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually was.
I was pretending to be a caster.
What's a caster?
That's what I was doing. Like a sportscaster?
Oh.
Esports caster? And when I was
What are
like,
the key things to remember.
when I was saying, you know, you can, it's like Kenny, he's got to make a move now. Like, oh, that was me, pretending to be a caster.
Bloop, bloopity bloop, bloop.
I think
Hey, my accuracy went drastically up.
oh, did it?
Yeah. I'm normally in the low 20s, and that was the high 30s.
That's good. Your
I
shotgun.
outperformed you in shotgun accuracy,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
because that was my only stat on you, I think. Yeah. Oh, is that just the two different shotguns, right? Shotgun and super shotgun? Yeah. Orange, and blue are nail gun and, or shotgun and nail gun, super shotgun, super nail gun. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun, super shotgun, shotgun, super nail gun. Machine gun, heavy machine gun.
Oh, yeah. What color is that?
They changed it up a little bit instead of super machine gun, just heavy machine gun.
What color was?
What do you mean by color?
Like the nail guns are orange, I think. No, the nail guns are blue.
Oh,
And
yellow.
the shotguns were orange. Okay, I got you.
There's two yellows. There's tri-bolt yellow and machine gun yellow. Machine gun yellow I think is a little bit like darker, but it's hard sometimes to pick them apart.
Pro tip: if you ever play a board game with a colorblind person and the option of picking picking yellow is there, never take it. Let the colorblind person take the yellow,
Why is that?
because it's like visually
Prepare to fight.
Get out of
much
my
easier to
space.
differentiate than the other colors.
Round begins.
Oh, I was gonna change characters again.
3.
But shit. The words of one of my favorite performers. No. Yeah, but you did.
It's easier for them to distinguish. It's easier.
Yellow than it is like any of the other colors. Like it'll stand out visually a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it has to just do where it sits on the wavelength, you know?
Sure, that's so that they more easily know which one is theirs, right?
Right. Like if you're playing with somebody that like they may not. Oh, I wanted to change mine too. I do not like the Doom guy. Hey,
we
it's
can
alright.
we can leave if you want.
It's okay.
We could also do a map that maybe you haven't dueled on.
We've done all of them.
I don't think so.
Which one is missing?
I'm not sure. Maybe we have.
Yeah, I went through the whole list, and then that's why I ended back on Awoken or what.
Also, dude's board is noisy. So like if you're walking and listening and dude is boarding, you can hear it.
Boarding? Oh, you're bored. I got you.
Mhm.
It's the same with footsteps, though, isn't it?
His board is a bit louder. He might even still make noise even when he's walking, which would be the big difference, I guess. I'm not sure.
First blood.
Like,
Lead taken.
if you don't shoot me, you can stand next to me and not move and see if you can hear his board even
Stop
when I'm
talking
walking.
for a second.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
No, it doesn't pick up at all for me. It's if anything, it's like a light ethereal undertone.
Also, the LG makes noise, so sometimes you can hear the LG.
Kind of want coffee. Stop hitting me!
Let's bag these shoobies.
Let's bag these shoobies. That's what he says. Don't ask me what a shoobie is, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what Shubi is? Oh shit.
Also, I guess the shotgun ammo is like orange, but it also looks kind of yellow. So, like, that's also confusing.
Killing my groove, man.
Like, is this... Okay, that's machine gun. You're familiar with the shoobies, are you?
Oh yeah, I know what. Hey, but come on, think I don't know what Shubi is? Come on. Ah! You shotgun ass with your shotgun ass. I can't. There's no way for you to shoot me that hard
Look out
from so far away.
I wasn't doing that much damage on each hit. It was like 8 or 20 or something.
But it was the kickback. Like it would move me drastically out of the way.
Oh yeah.
That feels good. Oh man, did you see that?
Little machine gun finisher there.
It's goddamn, it's still the funniest thing. Is Machine Gun Kelly that girl on the campus that shit her pants? Is that her? You know about that?
Is it Boondocks?
No, it's just
That's
Oh,
empty.
come here. Machine Gun Kelly is a rapper, right?
Mhm.
But also there's the I forget her name. Fuck. She's some political correspondent type. Not actually one though, but Caitlin Bennett, who is known as the gun girl because she brought a gun to campus to be like, look at y'all, I triggered you. Because, you know, guns aren't.
Yeah. Guns are
anyways,
funny.
Yeah, and not use. I mean, like, whatever. But mostly, if you're being an ass, you're being an ass.
No problem.
Crap. Anyways, but she's also super notorious for shitting her pants at a, you know, some thing. And
Whatever.
What a
they all-
hell of a combination to be known for.
yeah, I'm against. Or it's like, and so there's tons of memes about like, obviously she shit her pants to own the libs, and like that's the most
Yeah.
smartest way to do it. But somebody made the tweet a while back that was like, yeah, somebody thought that Machine Gun Kelly, like this was during the Eminem Machine Gun Kelly rivalry thing that happened a while back. They were like, so wait, is the Machine Gun Kelly that girl that brought the gun on campus type thing? Yeah.
Mhm.
Jokes are usually funny when you have to explain them longer.
I'm here to own the libs and shit my pants, and I'm all out of libs.
I'm all out of pants.
Remember that Kmart commercial?
Maybe.
It's like you can ship your pants.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Only 90s kid remembers.
No, you stay away. Did I get you? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
You were like inches from the mega armor.
But it put me like, spawned me like right next to it.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That was the plan. the whole time. I genuinely feel bad that I'm not using my double jump. Just because, like, I don't know, the abilities are like so key or whatever.
Double jump is just double jump.
I know, but just like, feel like I should be using it more, you know? It's my special ability.
It's your passive.
It's what makes me a champion.
I can't remember what the passive for this guy is.
Toggle floggle. Are you sure it's not the weird jump thing? Or the slide butt crouch jump?
Yeah, he doesn't have that.
Ah! God, I wish I could. I still. Wait, I forget if we even talked about this. I think we did because you told me it would drive you insane. But I was like, I wish I could make the
Oh yeah.
SpongeBob gas sound every time.
Yeah, I
died.
said I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm pretty sure it would mean that I would win a lot more.
Piss off! This is our turn!
Just be like, God, I fucking hate that. Yes, the anger consume you.
I should ask you what you think of all my skins.
I don't really notice, to be honest.
How disappointing. I spent so much time on these skins, making sure they were perfect.
I stayed over a hot stove working on these skins.
Far out!
4 skins.
Hey. It's funny because it's beans.
1 minute warning.
Ooh. That was a donk.
That's a lie. That is all 100% lie.
That was the rocket has a different sound depending on how much damage you've done.
Oh, almost made it. I was like, you're a bad person. I just want you to know that you're this makes you a bad person. Don't ask me about my moral quandary.
If I was a Catholic, I could confess.
I see.
You win.
Ah, bullshit.
Ooh. You might have got me there. He's got a skull head. Can't remember what my vanity is on this guy.
Do you want me to stop stream or not? I'm gonna call my grandma.
I mean, you can stop it if you want to.
I'm just gonna step out for like 10 minutes. Make sure she had to go through a stress test today. See how it went.
Oh. Yeah.
Usually takes 10 minutes of just like, oh, that's good. Good, good, good.
Okay. I'll probably stop mine too.
No, I'm not gonna stop it. I'm just gonna step out for 10 minutes and come right back.
Oh, I mean, if it's gonna be 10 minutes, like I'm gonna probably find something to eat or something.
Oh,
Something
okay.
quick. I'm not gonna eat on stream. I don't do that.
That's weird that you don't do that.
Also, like, I keep hearing doors like open and shut repeatedly. I have no idea why. So I gotta check on that. Alright. Have a good one.